Hey guys, this is KinoDVT here, bringing you a 2v2 on I actually have no idea what the name of the map is. Scorched Haven, I think it is. And this is the race which I like a lot. So I don't know, it's an interesting 2v2 map in that you've got this reasonably nice choke, I'd like to say, and then you can both expand fairly nicely, fairly quickly in these two locations here, and then you've got third here, and then after that it kind of gets complicated. Interestingly, we do see Zooklux sending out a worker almost at 6. I'm so... oh gods. I'm so used to like the nameplates coming up. I'm so flaccid. New Chucks, Slee, Moore, and Zero Trinity. Now this game was provided to me by Zero Trinity. He messaged me on YouTube, sending me a replay. He's a fellow YouTuber like me, called Official Montages. He focuses more on the FPS side of things. There will be a link in my description to his channel. I recommend you go check it out. Now we do see Nuclux tracking down a... no, not tracking down... okay, tracking down a barracks. Proxy barracks, so we could see some early pressure being put on, and if you were to pump out an early Reaper or something, you would be able to put... I don't know, put on a lot of early pressure, given that all they're going to have is Zealots, because it is PP versus TT, which is always a fun matchup. You can essentially just start thinking of it as PvT 1v1, because there's no other race combos. Sure, there's going to be a lot more units on the field, but it's pretty much the same deal. Now, income-wise, we see that all players are about the same. Cyan is a little behind because of this proxy barracks and the 6 pool worker scout, I guess. Just getting the worker over there pronto. He's also got this guy not mining, so he's a little bit behind. Purple is early expanding, so that should be interesting. Putting down a command center in his base now. Not exactly sure why he isn't building it. A lot of cancels in this game. Like, it's okay, so you've gone from there to there. Why not just put it there? It's not like the enemy is pressuring you or anything. We do see a bunker coming up from Nuclux. This is interesting. A bunker rush. This is going to make their life reasonably difficult. They haven't actually gained vision of... no, they haven't. They haven't even scouted, to be honest, which isn't the best thing. So they now have 2 Marines sitting inside a bunker outside their base. This is going to make their life difficult. That's interesting. I can't tell which patch this is. I'm not sure if this is pre or post patch. Maybe if they build... actually, I should be able to check, shouldn't I? This is pre patch 1.3.1. We do see some Zealots. I believe they now have vision of this bunker, so that's good, I guess. They haven't done anything about it yet, so let's see what happens. However, one Zealot is getting pulled in and not going well. It would have been advisable to pull back just then. However, they are going to keep hanging on this bunker, and they might manage to take it out. There isn't an SCV repairing it yet. Now there is, and I don't think this one Zealot's going to be enough to DPS it down. That was very, very close. I'll be interested to see their response. 3 gateways and 3 gateways. So he hasn't put on any pressure yet, so he hasn't done like, I'm going to run up here, micro bit, and come back down and that. So I'm surprised at that. He could have done a large amount of damage. He's also running off very little income. However, he does have 600 minerals. If we look at the income tab, we can see he has the least work. No, that's not true. Blue, Sleepy Moore has less workers, but he has the least income because he's mining full gas. He has the least mineral income, that is. So we do see some Stalkers going to be able to deal quite a lot of damage. Getting all your guys into a bunker would be a good idea, and it appears they are going to be able to push this back. are those Marines going to head straight for that other bunker? They kind of need to get in there, get in there. They do make it in there, so they should be able to take out both these Zealots. So far they've taken out 5 or 6 Zealots and a Stalker, so this has been fairly effective. Okay, the thing I liked... okay. No idea why you built the planetary fortress there. I mean, I guess it's to make sure you're secure, but there's far better ways of doing it. Say, like, 4 Marauders, 20 Marines, anything. Like, expand instead. It's so much better. And, oh, Nicholas just has a bunch of workers sitting there. Not the best thing to do, to be honest, just having 5 workers sitting there. So we're seeing the banter going back between Zero Trinity and Sleepmore about a DT rush. So this should be interesting. No orbital command, an orbital command, and he's a bad player, so... well, he's a bad-ish player, so he doesn't have mules down yet. He does, however, have detection in the back of his base, so DT should not be a problem on purple. For Cyan, it could be devastating if he can't get a scan off his mate, and purple's expansion is as yet undefended, basically. However, Cyan's complete game contribution just disappeared with him losing that barracks. He was able to get down a factory before that barracks was destroyed, because I'm pretty sure it will be... and there it goes. So he was able to get a factory down, so we could see some siege tech or whatever's required. We do see a couple of DTs heading out across the map. I'll be interested to see if he splits them up to try and elicit multiple scans out of people, but he's gonna be pushing up this ramp. Will he just try and deal with the planetary fortress or just keep going? It appears he's gonna go straight for the mineral line, which is very intelligent because at the moment he's only got 4 Marines. These DTs are gonna deal massive damage. They can be seen, but all they have is 4 Marines to deal with it. So yeah, these DTs are just gonna be able to deal massive damage. These DTs might even be unstoppable. We do see 2 barracks and a starport going down for the new Kalux, and he's just now hammering away on I'm So Flaccid's buildings. So yeah, not going well. He is putting down a missile turret here, which I like, which will trap them in there, given that the planetary fortress will then have detection, so they will not be able to get past this ramp. I really like that. That's going to keep him safe. But there's not much he can actually do about the DTs in his base. He has now lifted off his only form of mobile detection, but as we can see this, yep, there we go. And if, no, it doesn't get off another shot, but it nearly took out 2 of them. We do see some more DTs coming in, not going to be as effective, but they were extremely effective before, and that's going to keep him safe. These DTs maybe just hold position here, make sure he can't land again, and kill those 2 missile turrets. I don't know, but this missile turret is incredibly good placement to deal with those DTs. We do see a terrifying push, might be the good word. Yeah, given what they have to defend, this push is going to deal a lot of damage. This planetary fortress is getting kills, but it's going to be taken down. With a couple of SCVs, it would have been able to do more, but yeah, not so much. So we do see that these DTs are now on the roam again. A couple more DTs and a Zealot coming in. Yeah, that's GG. Interesting strategy. I feel that Sleepymore could have had 13 Zealots fighting alongside this army, which would have been useful. Cyan was not very good. He did not support his partner at all. His strategy, while keeping them locked in, was not effective enough, and to do a strategy like that in 2v2 you need 2 people to pull it off. You actually need both players to come down and help, because if you've only got 1, then 2 armies are going to beat 1 army, even if your army is sitting in a bunker. You just kind of, you kind of both need to cheese, or one of you needs to cheese. Sorry, you kind of both need to cheese, or neither of you cheese. And he did have a money problem. He had 1,300 minerals and 900 gas, and that's after queuing up 5 siege tanks. Did he queue up anything else? No, he didn't. But so it's interesting. Not the best players in the world. Sleepy More and Zero Trinity, I think they handled the rush really well. They put enough pressure on. Zero Trinity just built up Stalkers and then pushed it down. It's a really nice play there. I like these two cannons. They just can't push up your ramp with that. Maybe push level 1 weapons as well at the same time to make your DTs and your Zealot more effective. Apart from that, very well played. A splash of Immortal in there. Robotech, very smart. That helps you with all Terran Marauders and Siege Tanks, which are two things that Terran kind of have over Protoss, which make their life very difficult. This is Keno DVT, hoping you enjoyed the replay. Zero Trinity, if you're watching, well done. Maybe work on your macro a little bit. You've got 1,800 minerals, 800 gas off 1 base play. Not the best. That works out to 15 more Stalkers. You chuck 15 more Stalkers on here and you'll just be raping face. But well done regardless. You did beat them and you deserve the win. This is Keno DVT signing off.